Director Don Freed, I'll put this in about 3 different buckets of questions here in 5 minutes, but CRS's authorizing statute guarantees complete research independence to CRS while requiring the most effective and efficient service to Congress. Balancing accurate, you brought this up a little bit in your comments about AI, it's kind of balancing the speed of response, the accuracy, the depth, how AI assists but also challenges this. You commented on the oversight, the accuracy of these AI models coming in. Can you provide some color as to how you and the team at CRS are thinking about leveraging this new technology while maintaining these standards and the speed at which you're able to deliver that product to members and staff?
It's a great question, and I talked about the 5 core values that CRS has. And those values are really our promise to you. So we are promising you what we send you will be nonpartisan, will be objective, will be authoritative. And we will do that research analysis in a confidential setting. No one is ever going to know what any of you ask CRS. And we also pledge that we'll get it to you in a timely fashion because we know that if you give us a deadline, if we get it to you after that deadline, it's not going to be useful. So that's the promise. But yes, there is a tension across those values. So when we say we want to give you something authoritative, let's say you give us a very short time frame, but you want a fully cited memo. We might call the staffer who put in that request and say, okay, we want to help. We know the timeline you have. We may not be able to give you that memo, but what is the urgent thing that your boss needs to know? And we will do our best to get you that information. But the promise is, in getting it to you in that time frame, whatever we give you is going to be accurate. So we always marry those values. Now, it's not going to be as deep an answer as if you gave us a week.
Does AI, just an interjector, does AI speed that up in the sense of some of these AI tools can get you a quick, accurate answer? Obviously, then, in the current tools, require human oversight to review, double-check, confirm those sources, although they may be able to pull up that source almost in real time.
So the challenge that we're seeing with AI when you come to research and analysis is these chatbots are pulling from the internet. So some of them, Perplexity, will give you cites. Many of them don't give you citations. So we are having to verify any analysis that AI is producing. So that's challenging. And we're increasingly getting requests from congressional staff where they're saying, ChatGPT gave me this answer. Is it true? And oftentimes it's not accurate. So today, we are not finding that analytical or research function is speeding things up. Where it's really helping is it's very good at summarizing meetings and giving you meeting notes. It's very good at drafting emails. It's very good at coding. So we can use those tools to provide code to put graphics into our reports. So there are some things it is excelling at, and that saves us time and increases productivity. But we still think that verifying any of the research and analytical outputs is essential.
How do you think about, I'm going to totally shift topics for our final 90 seconds, siloing inside CRS? And how do you build those collaborative teams where people have depth of expertise in certain areas, and you also have a separate IT team? How do you break through that at a period of time where technology may be able to level the playing field in that space?
Great question. And I would give you 2 answers to it. First, one of the real benefits of CRS is that you have people who have subject matter expertise and also functional expertise. Many of the complex policy issues you're working on, there's a policy element. There may also be a legal element. There may also be a question about legislative procedure to get that thing done. And we can bring all of that to bear on that question. I actually think in that context, we do a very good job of not siloing the research and analysis we're producing to you. The other piece of it relates to a realignment that I put in place last year, directly connected to technology. Because when I started as director of CRS, I thought in looking at the org chart that there were people performing like functions in different parts of the organization. And so we created a new division that is focused on the role technology can play in the legislative work that we do.
Cognizant of the time, thank you very much. And I should have said in my open, because I know there's a lot of men and women that work at CRS with you. We appreciate all their work as well. I know you work really hard, but I know there's a handful of people sitting behind you, but a lot of people at a building just next door that work incredibly hard on behalf of this institution. We appreciate all of their hard work.